London, crowded, noisy, entirely indifferent. I had returned from war, but nothing in the city seemed to remember me. A room too small, a silence too loud. Days passed, identical and empty. I tried to rebuild my life, slowly, cautiously, but London was expensive, and loneliness even more so. Unfortunately, I need a roommate, someone ordinary, quiet, and predictable. We left the noise of the street behind and stepped into the hospital. The air changed immediately to cold. I followed the directions I had been given, down a narrow passage and through a small side door. The sounds of the hospital faded, replaced by the echo of my own footsteps. I had no expectations. I did not know yet that I was standing on the edge of something extraordinary.
I have found it! I have found it! I have found a reagent which is precipitated by heavy goblin and by nothing else.
Hey, may I?
Yes, but a moment. How amazing it is, right? No more uncertainty, no more questions, just facts. What was it that you wanted?
I am John Watson.
How do you do? Afghanistan or Iraq?
I'm sorry?
What was it? Afghanistan or Iraq?
Afghanistan. But how did you know?
Never mind. (221B) Baker Street. Your choice.
What nonsense! I've never read such rubbish in my life.
What is it?
This article. It is clever, but impractical. Just some sheer theories.
I wrote myself.
You?
Yes, these theories are how I earn my living.
And how's that?
Usually, I'm a consulting detective. When people are confused, they come to me. I help them to point out and direct them to the correct way.
So, without even leaving your room?
Mostly through observations and deductions. That's how I know you were from Afghanistan when we first met.
Wait, what? I thought someone told you that.
Nothing of the sort. I knew you came from Afghanistan. From the long habit, the trains of thoughts ran so swiftly through my mind that I arrived at the conclusions without being conscious of intermediate steps. There were such steps. However, the trends of reasoning ran. Here is a gentleman of a medical type, but with the air of a military man, clearly an army doctor. Then, he had just come from the tropics, for his face is dark, and that is not the natural tint of his skin. For his risk are fair. He has undergone a hardship and sickness. As his haggard face say clearly, his left arm has been injured. Where in the tropics could an English army doctor have seen such hardships and got his arm wounded? Clearly in Afghanistan. Brilliant! Come, Watson. I do not like walking along with the police.
Hello, Frick.
I'm here to see Detective Inspector Lestrade.
Why?
I was invited.
Why?
I think he's want you to take a look.
Who this?
A colleague, Dr. Watson. And this is Surgeon Sally Donovan, an old friend.
Frank's here. Bring him in.
Ah, Anderson, here we are again.
It's a crime scene. I don't want it contaminated. Are we clear on that?
Quite clear, and is your wife away for long?
Oh, don't pretend you worked that out.
Somebody told you that? Your deodorant told me that.
My deodorant?
It's for men.
Of course, it's for men.
I'm wearing it too, so... Surgeon Donovan, I think it just vaporized. May I go in now?
Her name is Jennifer Wilson. According to her credit cards, we're running them for contact details. Hasn't been here so long. The kids found her.
Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
You were thinking. It's annoying.
Got anything?
Not much.
She's German. That word stands for revenge. So she obviously German.
Yes, thanks for your input.
She's German?
Of course she's not. She's from out of town, though. Intended to stay in London for one night before returning to her home in Cardiff. So far, so obvious. Well,
What am I doing here?
helping me to make a point.
I'm supposed to be helping you pay the rent.
Well, this is more fun.
Fun. There's a woman lying dead.
Perfectly sound analysis, but I was hoping you would go deeper.
Yeah. Asphyxiation, possibly. Passed out, choked on her own vomits. Could have been a seizure, possibly drugs, and can't smell any alcohol on her.
Victim is in her late 30s. Professional persons, going by her clothes, getting something in the media, going by the frankly alarming shade of pink, travel from Cardiff today, intending to stay in London for one night.
Suitcase?
It's okay, yes.
She's been married for at least 10 years, but not happily. She had a strings of lovers, but none of them knew she was married.
Oh, for God's sake. If you're just making this up.
A wedding ring, at least for 10 years old. And the rest of her jewelry has been cleaned regularly, but not the ring. So what? For who does she remove the rings? Obviously not one lovers. And she has a strings of things, and she is from Cardiff. Simple.
Cardiff?
Isn't it obvious?
It isn't obvious to me.
What is it? What is it like in a tiny little brain? Oh god, it must be so boring.
Her coat is slightly damp, so she has gone in the rain, but nowhere it rains in London at that time. Where has there been heavy rain and strong wind at that time? Cardiff. Back of her right leg, spot marked, dragging a wheel suitcase behind her with her right hand overnight bag. So we know she was staying one night. Now, where is it?
There wasn't a case.
Say that again?
There wasn't a case. There was never any suitcase.
Suitcase! Did anyone find any suitcase in this house?
Sir, there was no case. They take the poison themselves. Clear signs.
Oh, yeah, thanks. And it's murder. All of them? I don't know how. They're not suicides, they're killings. Serial killings. We got ourselves a serial killer. And there's always something to look into these things.
Why are you saying that?
Serial killers are always hard. We have to wait for them to make mistake. No, we are done waiting. Look, Houston, we just make a mistake. Let's get on to Cardiff, find out who Jennifer Wilson's families and friends were. Fine, Rachel.
Of course, yeah, but what mistake?
Pink. I found it.
What is it?
The dead woman luggage.
What do you mean the dead woman's luggage?
Never mind. Jennifer Wilson never lost her phone. Yes, her phone. She left it behind on purpose. Oh, idiot! She's a very clever woman. When she stepped out of the car, she already knew she was going to die. She could not escape. She could not fight back. So she did the only thing she could do. Put her phone into the killer jackets. Rachel was never a name. It was a password for an email account to enable the GPS, and it is still traceable. The phone is active, but the trail doesn't lead to a street. It does not lead to a crowd. It leads to 221B Baker Street.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes?
Get in?
Why?
I just want to talk.
Sherlock!
It's fine.
I'm a big fan.
Of what?
You.
That's flattering?
I heard that you chase killers.
That's one way of putting it.
And you also like puzzles.
Yeah, so what?
I just like to see how far I can go with you. And you know that people never notice the cabbies.
That's how you did it?
Exactly.
You killed them?
No, I just give them a choice. Now, get in.
You think I don't know who you are?
I think you want to know why.
That's a nice picture.
Of course,
And your wife?
she left me.
When you got sick?
Yes, cancer.
How about your daughter? You didn't cut her out.
Yes, I love her. I didn't want to see her disappear.
Where are we?
Somewhere quiet. Let's play a game. Just you and me. Get in?
What if I don't?
You know what it means, right?
That's how you force your victim? Boring.
Get in? Please take a seat. What do we have here? 2 pills. One is poisonous and one is harmless.
And you expect me to?
You choose one of them and I'll take the other. That means one of us had to die.
You were just enjoying this.
No, I'm dying. Cancer. I don't have much time.
So, that's it?
Huh. And if you don't choose,
It's not real.
huh, you got me.
Tch, that's all?
But come on, prove it. Prove that you are intelligent.
Who hired you? Say a name! Give me a name!
Moriarty.
You alright?
You shot him.
I had to.
You better get rid of that gun or you will be sentenced to be the murderer. You saved my life.
I don't count that.
I think I would say thank you.